The Littles by John Peterson, Chapter 4. A week had passed. Uncle Pete thought it was a bad beginning. It looks as though Newcomb means what he says. The place is a mess since they came. He pushed his plate away and threw down his napkin. And I am getting tired of hamburger. No matter, said Mr. Little. It'll be over one day and the Biggs will return. No harm done. Something bad will come of it, you'll see, said Uncle Pete. Well, at least they don't have a cat, said Lucy Little. That's right, said Mrs. Little. She smiled at her family. Lucy is looking on the bright side. Things could be worse. Bah, said Uncle Pete. Right now, I'd rather have trouble with a cat than eat this cooking. I suppose I should have learned to cook, said Mrs. Little. She looked around the table. Mrs. Big was such a good cook, it didn't seem necessary for me to cook too. I guess she spoiled us. All the Littles nodded. Suddenly, Granny Little spoke. Watch out for mice. Why do you say that, Granny? Said Mr. Little. There are no mice in this house. George Big wouldn't stand for it. Granny Little looked sharply at Mr. Little. There will be mice, she said. Then she straightened the shawl on her shoulders. Don't worry, Granny, said Mr. Little. You're thinking of the old days. This is nothing like the old days.